I don't want to magic. I want to trace it. L'autre qui est parti, non la fare,
YouTube is on. Now the TV line equally is on. 3210 is on now. The whole gadgets are switched on, gentlemen. And any now, if you go around the globe. So, for the sake of emphasis, I repeat, uh, the Igbo language program, which is made compulsory now in all the schools in Biafra land, is commendable. We have to commend the governor for that, and we have to encourage any other governor to follow suit. And please, gentlemen, in discussing this issue, we should not lay emphasis only on Igbo language. I can ask na other na Biafra and other languages like Efik, Ibibio, and Ijo. Na ọ ga-adịkwa mma onye na-asụ Igbo ya sụọ ya mụtakwa ka esi asụ Ijo and Efik. Onye Efik na-asụ Ijo ya mụta otu esi asụ Ibibio and Igbo. Onye just like that, at least what we have three major languages: Efik, Ibibio, or rather Efik or Ibibio, all the same thing now. Ibibio, Igbo, and Ijo. Let everybody, every Biafran, at least two. At least two is going to help us. These are the areas we have to emphasize on. Okay, so gentlemen, let me go officially now. I'm here, I'm already live, and I will start by word of introduction. Yeah, good evening, gentlemen, once again. Welcome to our usual, regular, let me repeat, broadcast, which we always bring to you live, direct, from our studio, the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. From the city of Munich, Germany, we are always alive with you. We have always told you, and by word of emphasis, we don't broadcast every day. But whenever we are on air, we have a message for you, or probably messages. Today is the 15th of July, of course, 2019. The month is gone half. That makes this evening's broadcast very, very significant, quite symbolic, very, very important, let me say in simple terms. So, we are here on air again to tell you the current happenings in Biafra land and to always tell you to get your loins, to be ready to cross the Red Sea, to be ready at all times to cross the Red Sea, because from every statistics on ground, the balkanization of the urban Nigeria has become inevitable come 2020. The handwritings are quite on the wall, just like even Obasanjo in his latest letter to Buhari told him that Nigeria is now standing on the edge of the precipice, waiting to crash, to mangle beyond the description. So if a person in Obasanjo standing could now complain, lament, who are we? But then we have to view Obasanjo's complaint from the point of view of cowardice, because he wants to go to the grave in peace without witnessing any further war. He said it all. He still bears the scars of the Nigerian Civil War, 1967-1970, when they ganged up against us. I'm talking about ganging up against us. Oduduwa, not please Oduduwa, a very spokesperson, Comrade Yinka Odumake, has said in plain terms to the Fulani people that the conspiracy, the gang up against Biafra during the 1967-70 has collapsed. It is no longer practicable. That if the Fulani people are now contemplating of mobilizing the rest of Nigeria against the Biafras, they must be living in fool's paradise. That's a good statement. So, from every indication, Nigeria is no longer the same. US ambassador a few days ago warned Nigeria that the time is tickling. Everybody says it, and no going back. What we have to continue to do is to keep on mounting pressure on the Nigerian system. The more we mount this pressure, just like those of the Israelites of old, encircling the wall of Jericho 7 times and the wall collapsed, we shall keep on encircling the Nigerian statecraft. It's going to collapse. There is no going back. Fellow compatriots, before I introduce the men on ground, let me give you the topic of the day, those of you who are joining us already. In the last 2 days, an affable lady a feeble daughter of Yoruba parentage, was gruesomely murdered along Ore, Lagos Road. The daughter of Fasoranti, a Ferifere leader. That particular murder, being one so many, jolted the sensibilities of the entire federation, especially for the Oduduwa Republic, frightening the Hausa Fulani, making everybody not to sit up. Here was the Nigeria's Vice President Osinbajo, who 3 weeks ago in the States of America told the American government that the issue of assassination of murder in Nigeria is exaggerated. In other words, it's a kind of hyperbole. Just yesterday, when he visited his young kinsman whose daughter was murdered, he said this rate of murder is becoming unbearable. How do we reconcile the two antitheses? This is what we are saying. So now, the Yorubas are threatening fire and brimstone. They are threatening retaliation. But let us pray that the Yoruba will mean their words. Not a situation where they prepared their military, their army during the 1993 Abiola problem with the hope they will go to war. The moment the Igbos cross the river Niger with all their bosses in Lagos, Yorubas succumbed to intimidation. Would they be prepared this time around to call a spade a spade? The Are on Akakanfo, Ganiu Adams has said, this is one murder too many, and the last straw that has broken the camel's back. In other words, they are preparing for all-out retaliation. They have already given all the Fulani people in Yoruba land to vacate within hours. No more days, no more months, no more weeks, but within hours. That is the situation of things. Now, unfortunately, why the well-meaning Igbos and Yorubas are condemning this dastardly act, the drug baron, the crook, the prodigal son of the Yoruba people, even the Yorubas say it, since today they have been heaping condemnation on this brigand, Bola Tinubu, who went to commiserate with the Fosaranti family. Instead of hitting the nail on the head, instead of calling the spade, instead of being open like others have bluntly expressed, Bola Tinubu had to blame the Igbos for the assassination of this jewel of the Yoruba Republic. And by way of insult, mentioning Evans, asking those who are saying that the Fulani killed this woman, show me their cattle. Tinubu was out of his mind, a hit oppressed brain, a man who has cerebral problem mentally. Blaming the Igbos. Forget this frustrated Adeyinka grandson who is homeless in London. I heard not so long ago that his own wife abandoned him for an Igbo person. That was what jolted his frustration into attacking the Igbo people day in, day out. But the issue is this: the more he attacks the Igbos, the more he keeps hiding. He can never enter Nigeria or Yoruba or Duduwa. Don't mention Biafra even. We have warned him, any day we see you, we sing your requiem. So Bola Tinubu went all out blaming the Igbos for the assassination of this jewel of the Yoruba land. Gentlemen, what is at stake? Number two, Ojuzo Kalu, Biafra's #1 saboteur, has come out open while trying to please his own master, the Fulani, telling our people that he is quite in support of the Ruga settlement, Ruga cattle settlement, giving the Fulanese emirate in Biafra land. That when he was the governor of Abia State, don't forget he's still being probed for corruption. It was only because he joined APC. Don't forget APC is a party for crooked people, for criminals, and for brigands. Now, as soon as he joined APC, his sins were washed off. He's no more a sinner. He's no more a corrupt man. Now, he is now playing the card of his own masters, that we must welcome the Fulani people, the Rugas cattle settlement. That when he was governor of Abia State, he did the same thing by welcoming them. No wonder Abia State knows nothing like progression. Who is Ojuzo Kalu? We shall come to that. Number 3, why all these atrocities are happening around Biafra land? Why we experience all this catastrophe day in, day out? Our national legislators, the senators, members of the House of Representatives, even at the state level, members of the Houses of Assembly are dumb, they are mute, they are not saying anything. They are rather contented with the money they accumulate from our own sweat. Extra code, allowance, this and that. How can they say something that will be detrimental to the Fulani race when they are there playing the cards of their masters? We shall bring them to justice or bring justice to them. The time is coming. Revolution is brewing. Day in, day out. The very day we shall hear Uzobu Uzobu, the very day this particular whistle shall be blown. Those asleep shall wake, those awake shall run, and those running shall begin to shout. They will cry. There will be no hair from any quarters. Gentlemen, we have a lot of saboteurs, and we must one day bring them to justice. Everybody is now saying, few days ago, a certain man from Cross River to Akwebom had to mention the names of all the southern saboteurs. Ojusokale is there, Oshomole is there, Okrocha is there, Amechi is there, Tinubu is there, Wole Shoyinka is there, Mbaka is there, Bakere is there, Obi, and so many others we have noted. These are the people who want us to remain slaves eternally. But God, in his own infinite mercy, says, the hour of liberation has come. That very hour when my people shall rise and cross the Red Sea to a land that flows with milk and honey, and which I have prepared for their fathers from times of old, has come. It is now left for us to prepare to make sure that we leave nobody behind while we are leaving Egypt. We must go with everybody. And we wouldn't like any Biafran soul to be lost because we are looking for freedom. We must make sure that every Biafran follows us until we reach the promised land. Gentlemen, these are the topics for the day. And don't forget, most importantly, which is going to take preeminence, in the past, we have always been here discussing the importance of Igbo language in our own traditional culture and custom. So we are here this evening to inform our people that to God be the glory that the governor of Imo State, Mr. Emeka Ihedioha, through his own people, close associates, had us. Today, as we speak, Igbo language, to God be the glory once again. Igbo language is now compulsory in all the Imo State schools. At a time when they are trying to impose Hausa language on us, at a time when they are trying to Fulanize us, the governor of Imo State has stood his ground to say no more. That we have to start this particular charity at home by making sure that Igbo language becomes a compulsory subject at all levels of education in our school curriculum. We'll give you that commendation. We are going to discuss it. And then finally, we are tired of eating the Fulani cows. Remember, the Fulani people always have sexual intercourse with their cows. Don't forget, evidences are there by way of ritualism. And they don't eat these cows. After indulging in sexual intercourse with all the cows, they head all this to Biafra land, to Igbo land, to say to us, mmadụ nwụọ azịrị ihe Hausa, ọla ma ndị Hausa, agị mee agbamakwụkwọ azụọla ma ndị Hausa, everything, naming ceremony, anyị ga-azụrụla ma ndị Hausa, ihe ejiri kwaji, ihe arụ. We are telling our people, the Biafras, let their youth arise. We are working round the clock to make sure that fund is raised for our youth to go into cattle rearing. Don't forget Nehigbo. Anabara akpụ efi dị ụtọ karịchaa ndị ọzọ. Ọwụ anụ ị ga-eri ọwụ ka ndị Hausa chi ugwu Hausa mgbe ọ na-across all the mountains and hills and valleys and rivers and nkiri Hausa sha ị na-azụ ịzụrụ ordinary skeleton ọ na-atọzi ụtọ. Go and buy Igbo cow. Go and buy Igbo cow anywhere in Igbo land, in Anambra in particular. Let the youth arise and get involved in all this. They shall receive encouragement. All this and more are the issues we are going to bring you this evening. From Denmark, Udok Wenja is joining us. Udok, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. I'm here with you.
And from Lagos is Jude Chijoke joining us. Jude, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Ikene.
And from Biafra land is Sonny Emmanuel Mwabisi. Sonny, you're welcome to the program. And then from Benue State, Makodi, Uchene Okeke is joining. Uchene, you're welcome. Sonny, hold it, please. Sonny, hold it. Sonny, hold it, please. Sonny, hold it. Uchene Okeke, you're welcome to the program. Yeah. Sonny, listen, Sonny, we are not getting you clear, please, Sonny. Hold it on. And from Japan, H's and Udeze is joining. H's are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, H's. I tried reaching you in the last days, but your number was not going through. That is Facebook. We welcome in the visit Timothy, Chikere, George. We welcome both of you. Mark also, we welcome you. Jude Okoye, Emmanuel Sonny, we welcome you. Chinedu Nwokike, Uzo Jesus, you go by this name. Amy Riza, E.C. Henry, we welcome you. Ignatius Ibemba, Stephen Aja Oboneya, Jashin Uchiwa, welcome, of course. Sunday Weke, we welcome you. Ikechwamu is there, never misses an opportunity. Roland Titus, Kajetan Wobi, Chukuma Edisi, of course, is there, joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Ijoma Anthony, equally is there. Baba Obinna, Ike Berlin, joining. Ijoma Anthony say, God bless everybody and bless you too. Gentlemen, the floor is open. Let us start from the introduction of the Igbo language in all our schools. Compulsorily, we shall take 20 minutes and discuss it. Gentlemen, whenever you are making contribution, make it very, very brief because this evening we have a lot of topics. Especially, we are going to hit Tinubu direct frontal. This evening, we are prepared for him. We have the words. So, gentlemen, in the past, we gathered here to remind our people, okay, na izu ụka ole ma ole gara aga na ọnwa ole ma ole gakwara aga maka na anyị kwuola ihe ndị a ihe ka ugboro abụọ na atọ na redio anyị n'ebe a. Anyị na-ajụ ofu olu na-agwa ndị Igbo ndị Biafra na oge anyị ga-eji were asụsụ bekee fọga n'akpa were nke ndị asụsụ Igbo jido n'aka ka ọ bụrụ ihe anaghị eji enye ele na oge ahụ ezugo. Maka gịnị? Iche ịgbanyere nwanne gị izuzu ọ maghị ka esi asụ Igbo, gị si Igbo ọ na-achọ ka ị sụọ ya n'asụsụ bekee. Mgbe ị na-asụ n'asụsụ bekee onye iru anọ, ihe ahụ gị na nwanne gị chọziri imenụ onye iro ebu ụzọ were ekulie ga-chere unu n'ụzọ. Na ị hụrụ ebe a na-agba izu a ga-egbu nwanne gị, ị chọ ka ị gbanyere ya izu ka o si ebe ahụ pụọ, mana ị gaghị asụ Igbo. Isi Igbo ọ gaghị anọ. Gị na onwe gị nwere ike ịmakwana ka esi asụ Igbo. Okwu ewee gwụ. Anyị akpọ ndị Igbo sile anya na aga n'obodo Germany, ya wee ebe anyị nọ taa na-ekwu okwu nụ. Ihe ọbụla ị na-eme, ma ahịa ị ga-azụ, ma mmiri ị ga-egwu, ma ọgụ ị ga-alụ, ma ọrụ ị ga-arụ, ụdị ọrụ ọsọkwara ya bụrụ, ị ga-asụ asụsụ Germany. Ị ga-asụ ya lawa. Gị bata obodo Germany, ha ga-asị gị were asụsụ obodo gị gbabebe. Ị ga-amụ nke ha. Ị ga-amụ nke Germany na-asụ asụsụ ha. Oyo ọ nọ gị n'aka. Gị si nga gaba any country in the Arab world, ndị be m, gị ga-asụ asụsụ Arabic. Forget it, you're on your own. Gana America sụọla ha Igbo, Gana England sụọla ha Igbo, Gana France sụọla ha Igbo, hapụ French. Gaa otu mba dị iche iche nọ n'ụwa na-asụ asụsụ ha. Gaa na Russia, gaa Czechoslovakia here, gaa Poland, every country, go around the world. Ndị obodo a jụrụ asụsụ ha mere their own number one identity. Maka na ndị ọgwụra na-enweghị ihe na-akpọ identity, na-enweghị ọnọdụ, ụwa ha agwụla. lee ala Nigeria kere adapụta Yoruba ga no asụsụ obodo ha ka ha na-asụ 24 hours. Awụsa na-asụ Awụsa, danchiki. Yoruba na-asụ mgbololo. Onye Igbo na-asị gị, how are you, my brother? What's up? How is everything? Look at it. Anyị na-asụ asụsụ Bekee oge ọbụla. Today, n'ụbọchị taa gara aga, ihe dịka nkeji ole ma ole gara aga, enwere nwata nwa agbọghọ onye Igbo anyị mena ya na-akpa nkata ihe gbasara Biafra. Ọ na-asụrụ m Bekee, na-asụ Igbo. Ọ na-asị Bekee, nsụta Igbo steeti, nsụ Anambra. Ọ nọkọtara sị m, hey broda, na-atụtụ anyị asụsụ anyị na-azụkwa n'ọtọgbuole m. M sị, ya, n'ọnwụ ihe ejiri tiri ihe anyị na-eji ete ugwu. Maka gịnị? Anyị sị na ọnwụ na asụsụ Igbo na a na-eji ya akụzi ihe na all the schools from primary to secondary to university. Na ndị Igbo ga-awụ professional scientists, technologists in every field of human endeavor. I ga-awụ number one maka na eji asụsụ Igbo kọwara anyị ya. For example, gentlemen, today, onye ọbụla gara secondary school. Ordinary thing ihe ọ bụla ga-eweta ịkọwara ihe ọ pụtara ihe na-eji eme. Were ihe na-akpọ scientific botanical names. Scientific name, botanical name, were bunye. Eji m ngwe na-ama atụtụ. Oge anyị na-eme biology, chemistry, na physics. Mgbe anyị na classroom ha wrote these heavy, high sounding names, bujuo ha. Nkara m mgbe m na-esi na door classroom apụtala, nchefuola ha niile. Not a joke. I'm not a scientist today. Ngụrụcha na classroom mgbe m na-esi na door apụtala, fụrụ o chefuola m ya. Ọkwa na nna agụ ya agụ mmụta ABC. Mgbe m na-aghọtala EFGH, nchefuola ABC. Okwu agwụ eji ole nne okiriri. Mana asị ebụla asụsụ Igbo kụziere m ihe na-akpọ nchụanwụ, dogoyaro. Ihe ndị a niile ọ dị mma kama gị na Acromicytus sintericus. What for? I say, were na asụsụ Igbo kụziela ihe. Werekwana asụsụ Igbo ụmụ gị. Maka na gị kpọọ nwa gị asụsụ Igbo, were aha mara mma kpọọ nwa gị. Ya enwe ugwu, nwee meaning, na-edu nwa ahụ na-aga. Ma gị were Kimberly, Rollinson, Josephson. What do they mean in our own culture? Because in the church, we're going to only Teresa, Saint Teresa, Saint Michael, so Saint Timothy. Ịkpọ nwa gị Saint. Ọwụ n'obodo anyị siri bịa, o nweghị ndị mere mmemme mara mma karịa ndị a niile. Onye ihu ebe a kpọrọ before Saint mgbe o jiri bịa, Saint Udeze, or Saint Chijioke, or Saint Udo. These are our fathers, our grandfathers who died and lived lives of fulfillment. Anyị hapụ ya ga-awụ Saint Teresa, ya wụ Saint Monica, ya wụ Saint Timothy, ya wụ Saint Christopher. Where are they? Anyị ekwucha Chukwu eme ebere ndị obodo anyị anọ. Tata o setola. Gentlemen, the floor is open. What do you have to say that as we are talking today, the Imo State Governor has initiated a program where Igbo language should be made compulsory at all levels of our education? The floor is open for you, gentlemen. Before you proceed, let me welcome our latest arrivals. Roland Titus, thank you so much. Ezesun Abafo, Arize Nnamani, Arize Ilo, Ezebo Biafra, Chijioke Chima. We welcome all of you. So, ihe anyị na-ekwute bụ kedu uru asụsụ Igbo na-abara anyị? To God be the glory. Onye na-achị Imo steeti wụ Emeka Ihedioha sign go akwụkwọ na primary, secondary, university. Igbo language ga-adịgịdị compulsory. Ghana mego Igbo language, their own language is compulsory. A na-eji Ghanaian languages na-akụzi ihe up to university level today. Go to Russia. Kemgbe unu na-agba anụ, unu hụgo onye Russia azụrụ Nnamani? Egwuru onye America azụ Chukwuemeka? Answer me. Egwuru onye Germany ezra Chinedu? Ma afọ nke English people ndị England bịa colonize anyị, ele onye England na-aza Chiamaka? Nobody. Ha bịa were aha ha were bo nwaanyị n'isi. Ị ga-ahụzi oke nwaanyị ji ọsọ na-aga. Ọ na-aza Felicia, nne Felicia, nne Teresa. Why? Kama ị na-akpọ ya okwere ka eji ya. Uzomune, Abuchechuku. These are the names we want in our own culture and tradition. Significant, symbolic names. Names that can protect you from dangerous inroads. This is what we want. Gentlemen, the governor of Imo State has set the ball rolling. Let us hear what you have to say in connection with the importance of Igbo language in our own scientific and technological development, even economic development. Say your mind, gentlemen. The floor is open.
Hello, Mr. Denna.
Yeah, Echena, you're welcome.
Good evening. How are you in Germany?
Of course, please hold on. Let me welcome Okode Vincent, who are joining us on radio. Afam Agwaliru, equally on radio. Kenneth Nwekune, equally on radio. These people are joining us there. Ozwanye Francis, equally on radio. So, these people are joining us through our radio, the rest on TV. Go on, Echena, please.
I would like to say one or two things, and I would like to speak in English, also speak in Igbo language for the hearing of everybody. You know, since I came to Japan, I begin to learn some things and learn some of our mistakes, where our mistakes start from, and where the excuses come from. Here in Japan, once you bring a song they like so much, whether in Igbo language, in French language, or in English language, immediately you bring the song, they will translate it to Japanese before giving it to their children.
Good.
That's the first thing they do. No matter how sweet and wonderful it is, they must first of all translate it to their language before giving it to their children. Again, the problem we have in Igbo language is that we have different Igbo languages. Actually, there are one Igbo languages, but different intonation or different
Exactly,
pronunciation.
accent, intonation. All you had to do.
Now, let me put it this way: like, let me use Annie as example. We have Annie, we have Anna, we have um, Anna, Annie,
Allah,
and the
and the
Allah,
Allah.
Allah,
Exactly.
Allah. There are three.
Yes, different spellings,
Allah,
but same meaning.
Anna is A-N-O-A. Allah is A-L-O-A. Annie is A-N-O-I.
Yes.
Now, here in Japan, they have the same thing. That's why they have three way of writing in their write-up. They have hiragana, they have katakana, and they have kanji. They have katakana, they have hiragana, and they have kanji. Now, when you are writing, when you went to school, you want to write Annie. In katakana, it is welcome. In kanji, is welcome. In hiragana, is welcome. You know, this complicate our Igbo language so much those days in the school. When in the exam, if you write Annie, the other person write Anna, the other person write Allah. The teacher may choose the one Annie, and they say the other one are wrong. And sometimes in exam, some people will fail the exam because they write Anna. The other people will fail because they write Annie.
Yes.
It complicates many things.
Yes.
But this time around, I told people that we should learn from others because what they call this tradition or culture of a team. If you learn something from people who is good, if you learn from something from another people, something that is good, something that can help the community, something that can help the tribe.
Yes.
You can bring him to your own tribe.
Yeah,
and make good use of it.
excuse me, I will come to you again. In my last 2 months, Governor Nachi Delta State gwara ndị Delta na anyị agaghịzi anọzi Delta Igbo or Anioma Igbo or Ogwashi Igbo na ihe a chọrọ ka ha na-agbugbu awụzie Central Igbo na ya chọrọ ka a na-akụziri ha Central Igbo in all the schools in Delta State. Ịma na gị na onye agbọnụnọ onye Igbo na-asụ Igbo check the spelling all the same mana o pronounce ọ gịna mana Igbo ka ọ na-asụ mana ide ya ede gị not the same.
You can point of not the guy. This is what I'm trying to say here. Let me.
No, I'm trying to support what you are saying. But I'm supporting what you are saying.
No,
So
I know.
So we're trying to harmonize it to have a central Igbo.
No, yes, I'm coming, my brother. Let's not make mistake again because you are trying to correct the mistake you have made already. Now, in Japan here, they have many type of Japanese language. Like as I mentioned, their spelling of a thing, they have the same thing. They call when I speak like me, like somebody like me, whenever I speak Japanese, any Japanese around me will say, I'm speaking Osakabe. Osakabe means Osaka Japanese. There is Tokyo Be, people who speak Tokyo Japanese. There is Nagoya Be, people who speak Nagoya Japanese. Kobe and Amagasaki and Ko. They speak that Japanese the way they learn it, but they also have the same spelling. And when they speak, when a Japanese speak, whichever way is speaking, other Japanese understands it. They don't change it. They don't ask anybody to speak Central Japanese or American Japanese or what Japanese. They speak Japanese. They don't ask because what I'm trying to say about what you say is that sometimes when you are bringing all those central that it complicates things.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, because when it's like somebody,
yes,
it's like this the way English people want to force us to speak English.
Now, actually, you know, because that will like in Germany here, with a different with variations of German language. That's the one they want to pronounce it. But in writing, in the written form, all the same. In written form, it's the same German language. But when they pronounce, you see the variation of accents.
Yeah, just like if you want to talk about central language, even you will not know their own language, their own Igbo language. Now you are pushing them to go and start learning what will take them time to learn.
Actually, you know what we're saying? Our people are monitoring what we're discussing. Ihe ndị a na-ebi ọ na-edepend kwa na akwụkwọ edere amadị m egoro akwụkwọ na-akpọ isi akwụ dara n'ala by T. Ubesie. Gentlemen, if any of you read isi akwụ dara n'ala by T. Ubesie, it had to do with the Civil War. Go that book, gị mụrụ asụsụ Igbo. Even Omeneko, enwere akwa na-akpọ Omeneko, echefugo m onye dịrị elu Omeneko. Ịgụ Omeneko, ịhụkwa the Central Igbo. Enwekwara nke ọzọ ije odimodu jere. Amadị mma, gentlemen, ụnụ gụrụ ya Omeneko, ije odimodu jere, and Isafu dara n'ala. Go and read all these books, or this drama book, Udokamma. I have, of course, it's long ago I read all these books. Udokamma. So, gị ụnụ gụọ akwụkwọ ndị a niile, ụnụ hụ Central Igbo. So that if it may not so ani, no ala, no ana. Igazi Central Igbo, the written form, they must the correct spelling. What as you are free to speak your own, but when it comes to the examination hall, you have to choose the Central Igbo language. Go on, Ethan, please. I'll make it brief.
So all these things we have to correct them because that's where we have our problem. One, two. Ndị nne anyị ndị nne Muslim ndị nne because maka na ndị nna dịkwa mkpa mana ife eji ebukarị ndị nne bụ na nwata na nne na-anọkarị.
Ọ bụ eziokwu.
Nna na-ejebe ọrụ nne na-anọkarị n'ụlọ oge ụfọdụ sef ogo na nne na-azụ afịa nne na-enwe ọdụ afịa ya na nkwụbeghị ọ na-adụ nso n'ụlọ ụmụaka na-atakwara akwụkwọ ha gaa na ọdụ afịa nne ha nọrọ ebe a ka ị ga-anọ na-akụziri ha ihe ha kwesịrị ịmụtanụ na-asụsiri ha Igbo ike ụmụ m na Japan ebe ana m akụziri ha. O nwere ụbọchị anyị gara iventi ndị Igbo nwa nwoke wee pụta mgbapụta nwa nwoke ha bịa kwuo otu abụọ atọ ọgwụgido wee ruo iri ndị mmadụ wee tụọrọ ya ego ruru 4,000 yen which is about 12,000 naira. Ka anyị na-ana na ife nwa nwoke jụrụ m ọsụ m elu iri kere ebe ọzọ anyị ebidokwa.
That's the thing.
Where's na oil? Kita di abụọ na ise nwa na-akụziri ya ihe ọrụ ya na-aga iru ya kịta agịrị ka ị na ọsụ na ọ dị mma.
Exactly. Ọ dị ka nwa nwoke hia kwa ihe m na-asịrị ya n'ụlọ mebe ihe m na-asịrị ya asụsụ Igbo oge ụfọdụ mara ma agati bekee ka ọ na-aghọtakọrọ mana ọ gazie ebe na-akpọga ha ihe ọ na-asụrụ asụsụ ndị obodo anyị nọ n'ime mana ana m asịrị ya Igbo ka m na-asịrị ya ihe niile bụ Igbo and ọ bụ ihe tozuru omume Kenneth Nwekwune na-asị asụsụ Igbo bụ ife kweziri ekwezi ka a na-asụ ya n'ala Biafra kama ọ bụ ngala na-aghọtaghị mere ndị Igbo ji ahapụ asụsụ Igbo na-asụ asụsụ bekee kama osita dị mma ọdịbalị gboo which is true. Kenneth Nwekwune also ihe a ngọpụtara ọ dịrị n'asụsụ Igbo and ọ bụ ihe anyị chọrọ which is good. So
mgbe a na-aga skuulu ama na asụsụ Igbo a na-asụ ya a na-akụzi ya maka na mụkwa na onwe m mana mgbe m na-agụ akwụkwọ ife nkara nwechasịra mmasị na esi na mmasị na ọbụla n'ike aka m ife ka nwecha mmasị na mkpa eme ọfụma bụ
Igbo exactly.
Yes, echetara m mgbe m na-aga praịmarị 3 mgbe m ga praịmarị 3 agụrụ m emeli Igbo mgbe nwee 99% ebegide m
exactly.
Even the 100.
Okay, it is a constitution ka ọ na-azọbata ị mara nwa nwoke nọ na skuul na ala Igbo mgbe ya na fonu ka m jụọ ya teskus agọ ọ na-asị bekee ọ dụrụ amụrụ Igbo m ga-asọ dị aghọta ekwucha m ihe ike agwụ mkpọwa prịnsịpal skuul ha kpọọ prịnsịpal aza eji nọmba ya si ya prịnsịpal na ụgwọ nwa na-akwụ ahụdo ka ị na-akụrụ ha akụzi ha ji ha na-akpọ sọpụrụ ma Americana. No, it is not the essence of paying the school fees. Manowu, let my children know their heritage. And the first essence in knowing their heritage is the study of the Igbo language. Nobody. Aha Igbo. Ọ bụ ihe wụ dị mma ịkpọ nwata ọlachi. Everybody knows the meaning of Olachi. Look at that name. Sounds very, very romantic. Ikpọ nwata osisi ọma like nwa nwa ya kpọ ya osisi ọma. Tell me more.
Let me conclude my.
Okay, conclude, please.
So you know why? You see, some people insult Igbos, mostly Igbos abuse Igbo, talking some rubbish against Igbo in the name of the way things is going. I don't blame Igbos. Let me make it clear again. I told people Igbo are the strongest nation in the world. Igbo are the greatest nation in the world. What the enemy planned against Igbo is to remove everything against Igbo, even take over everything about Igbo and take over including their lands. But for Igbo to still exist today, for some, even if we still have only 20% people speaking Igbo today, we are still great. Because their plan is to wipe away our identity, to wipe away anything they know us for.
Yes, that is
both
true.
Our tradition, our culture.
Exactly.
Yes, I will say this thing here because I think last year or 2 years ago, Obasanjo made a comment. He said that if they know that people will still rise up today to talk of Biafra, that they would have wiped away anything speaking, including the goat, the cow, and the chicken that speaks Igbo. Let me make it clear again. What come on Igbo? What the world said on Igbo? There is no country in the world that can start it. I'm not talking about.
Okay, actually, because I get free. Can you just tell me about Igbo language?
There is no tribe that can stand what on
exactly
what Igbos. Yeah. There is no continent safe that can stand it. But for Igbo to still exist today, speaking little Igbo, saying nothing to Igbo, it is a great thing. All we need to do now is to understand that the enemy want to steal, kill, and destroy. But we have overcome them.
Okay. Thank you so much, Etienne. Now, let us welcome the new visitors to our program. Aris Ilo, we welcome, of course. Simon Alebe, welcome. Ono Nwa Ngo, Dominic, we welcome you, of course. uh, let me say, Chukwemeka Joseph Abaze, we welcome you. Chukwemeka Joseph Abaze is telling us that what Imo State Governor Emeka Ihejo has done, that Ifeanyi Okowa, Delta State Governor, has already done it, which was exactly what I said a few minutes ago. Delta State Governor has done it, and that is very, very good. Kalu Moses, Manfred Chinedu, Oliver Biafra, Azubike Onyamechi, we welcome all of you. Of course, Chukwemeka is saying, God bless Biafra. Amen. Amechi Joel, Valentine Ogot, of course, from Port Harcourt, our member is there. Abuchi, Abuchi is there. Onyaka the finalist is there. Valentine Ogot is saying, Bikono, Umunnem na Umunnam, na Sono, Igbo, Makana, Igbo, Amaka. Of course, Igbo Amaka. Joseph is equally saying, asking, I wonder when all this decay began. Igbo language was very compulsory during my school days in the 80s. Exactly. I also schooled in the 80s. Igbo language was very, very compulsory. Very, very compulsory. But somewhere along the line, what association you ask Igbo class try it. No! No, you are drawing us backwards. We must speak our language. The first identity we have is the Igbo language. Take it or leave it. That is the first identity we have. I used to bear English name, I threw it to the bin. So I am maintaining my Igbo name, and all my kids are bearing Igbo names, even during time for baptism, Igbo names. Give your children Igbo names, teach them Igbo language. This is where we have to live and we have to survive. Of course, let me say, Sonny Boy Hardy, of course, is there, and Uche, Lewis, and a lot more of our people there. Gentlemen, the floor is still open. Let us, before we proceed, play a little bit of Igbo music. Ahinse, Egundowore. Okay, we take it that way. We shall come back to that. Gentlemen, don't forget the topic under discourse right now is Igbo language compulsorily made in schools in Igbo State and Delta State. What of Enugu State? What of Anambra? What of Ebonyi? And as we talk about Igbo language in Igbo areas, we equally talk about Ibibio and Efik in Cross Rivers and Akwebom and Ijo in Rivers and Bayelsa. Gentlemen, air your views. What do you have to say? Igbo language compulsory in Biafran schools. Tell us your mind.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Jude. Okay.
Yeah, go on, please, Jude.
Yeah, thank you very much, again, for this very topic once again. But although this time around, it seems like our efforts, in ensuring that we raise this particular topic was never, in vain. People around the Biafra land are catching up, and I really thank God that that such a development came from actually Imo State. The state that I will let me just once again that have made not just me but the entire Biafran state. Yeah, the state has once again made us proud because for a very long time now, we have been going through a lot of things in the hands of the former governor, as it is presently, it is a thing of joy that most of the mistakes, the past mistakes, are being corrected. And that actually proves that whenever our vote, counts in our own land, there tends to be improvements, achievements. There tends to be things that we are proud of in our land because for years we've gone through a lot of things, a lot of fundamental things have been ignored. But eventually, within a few months ago, when a new governor was sworn in, but he has really shown that if our votes are truly counted, that there tends to be a lot of achievements. But that will tell you, that will show, and that will also prove that what more will it be when Biafra becomes a reality? It shows that we are definitely going to, take the world by storm when the Biafra actually, because there's a lot of things, a lot of issues that we tend to be touched that we are not really touching. But I thank God that the people's vote spoke, and then there is the kind of an improvement of such. And at the same time, I will also like to call on the other Biafran states, most especially the other states which we have not heard from them, because so far it tends to be Delta and Imo State so far. But there are other, like you just mentioned, the John, Efik, BBO, and BTBO, including the Cross River and Akwa Ibom area. There are languages which are supposed to be three compulsory languages. Because when you operate phones these days, this time around, you find out that there are languages like Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. There are phones that has that should I say functions. So most people ignore it. Sometimes people does not even know how to. But when you come down to Biafra land and you go to some remote areas, you find out that people buy phones and they insert the settings on Igbo language and they use it only in Igbo language and they tend to do whatever they do. Then that alone makes me like there is still much, there's still a lot of things that we still need to put our but it's always good that we start from somewhere, and the only best way to start is from the grassroots. So to me, it is a very big kudos that the governor has actually set the ball rolling. So I would like not just the other state governors, but I would like the parents, because the parents also have a role to play in this particular, to ensure that our language doesn't die, to ensure that our language is spoken from the childhood, because from that childhood, that is where once they grow up, there is no way they can interact. Because sometimes it tends to surprise me that even the Biafrans who reside overseas, most of them goes to Igbo schools and they tend to speak Igbo fluently. That there are things that they will mention, that they will bring out, let's say, objects. They will pronounce that same object in Igbo language, and you yourself will be surprised. You know, say, ka onye nọ ofesi, ka onye nọ obodo Igbo wee ka anyị nọ na ana Igbo wee na-akọwa nwa wee kọwa nwa ife otu that means that education will really play a very big role. So to make it short, I think and I was filled with joy when I had that same news. I was so happy. Just to make everything shorter, it is a welcome development and it's worth emulating from other Biafran states, because our language is what is our identity. Without our language, we are nobody. There is no need. We are talking of freedom if we are not going to promote our language. So, to me, my own opinion on this is it's a welcome development, and whoever that is in a position to encourage, to support children that that the primary school, like they said, nursery, primary, and the secondary level, in whatever way we can support the state government to ensure that this movement, this particular protest doesn't die. I think we should as well always, without relenting, put up our effort to ensure that it succeeds. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jude. We are emphasizing on the importance of the Igbo language in our school curriculum. Delta State Governor has set the ball rolling, followed by Imo State Governor. We are waiting for Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, and beyond the Igbo areas. Don't forget, from the studio of the Voice of Biafra International and the BBA, under the auspices of the bim-massob family, led by His Excellency Chief Dr. Rafu Wazeke, we are broadcasting to you live from Germany. Yeah, we still ask our people, let us take 5 or 10 more minutes and iron out the essence of this particular Igbo language before we take on Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Gentlemen, let us hear your views on the essence of the Igbo language being made compulsory in all our schools.
Ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ndewonu. Ana m ekele onye wetere ozi a na-abatawo ike na ego ọnụ, na-ekelekwa ndị Biafra niile nọ n'ụwa niile ege anyị ntị n'abalị a. Aha m bụ otu ọ sọrọ Valentine Ugoji. Di a bịara n'abalị a, mgbe m nụrụ ya, obi dị m ụtọ nke ukwuu, n'ihi na ọ bụ ihe kwesịrị omume, wụrụkwa ihe kwesịrị ka emee. Ọ bụrụ na ị na dịka ihe gọvanọ steeti mere bụ Ifeanyị Okowa, ọ ihe kwesịrị ekwesị, na-emeka ihe dị ọhawu gọvanọ Imo steeti. Asụsụ Igbo agaghị anwụ. Anyị kwesịrị ị na-eme gịnị? Ị na-asụ asụsụ Igbo n'ụlọ akwụkwọ niile dị iche iche. Ọ dịka mgbe m nọ na Delta steeti, mgbe m na-aga skuul na Delta steeti, a na-akụzi Igbo. E nwere Igbo language, a na-akụziri anyị Igbo language, na-akụzikwa other subject. Igbo language is one of the compulsory languages e nwere na ebe ahụ n'isi Elukwu, Delta steeti, during my school days. So anyị na-enwe akwụkwọ ete gịnị, akwụkwọ ndị Igbo. So onye kwesịrị na a ga na-eme gịnị, a ga na-akụzi asụsụ Igbo, na-akụzikwa asụsụ ndị ọzọ dị iche iche dịka Ibibio, Efik, Ịchọ na asụsụ ndị ọzọ dị iche iche na obodo anyị dịgasị iche iche. And o kwesịkwara ka ndị gọvanọ ndị ọzọ ṅomie ihe gọvanọ ndị a mere, ndị gọvanọ na Anambra, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu na gọvanọ ndị steeti ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. N'ihi na o nweghị ihe dị mkpa anyị chọrọ ikwu, anyị ewere asụsụ anyị kwuo ya. Anyị were asụsụ anyị kwuo ya, ndị iro agaghị anụ ihe anyị na-ekwu. Anyị baa n'ime ụlọ ma ebe ọ bụla anyị gara, anyị ewere gị n'asụsụ anyị kwuo ihe anyị chọrọ ikwu. Ọ bụrụ na ile onye isi anyị ochie Dr. Rafu Wazurike ọ chọrọ ime vidiyo ọ na-eji asụsụ Igbo kama ha mechaa ha achọwazi ndị ga-akọwara ha ihe o kwuru mana ọ ga-eji gị n'asụsụ Igbo kwuo ya ndị Igbo niile anụ ya ọtara n'ihe o kwuru werekwanye ya mee gịnị mee ihe kama ndị iro nwere ike chọwazie ndị ga-akọwara ha olee ihe nwoke a na-ekwu before gị hụwazie reactions so ya nwere tekela the step bara uru nke ukwuu ọ bụrụ na asụsụ Igbo abaghị uru ya nwe na onwe ya onye isi agaghị eji asụsụ Igbo na-ekwu ya mere ọ na-enye anyị gịnị egzampụl ihe anyị kwesịrị ị na-eme sikwa na ide o mere anyị soro ụta ahụ o ji were na-eme ya so ihe m na-ekwu n'abalị ọdị na ihe ndị na-achị steeti ndị a bụ ihe kwesịrị ekwesịrị dị m ụtọ nke ukwuu mgbe m nụrụ ndị dota ọ na-asịkwanụ ha gịnị ha jide ka ha ji na ha ji amaka na ihe asị jide ka o ji mara na ọ na-eme nke ọma
ndewo Valentine ị mara ka izuru ka eme ikwuolie ndị obodo anyị ndị Biafra ndị Igbo ha na-anọ ihe ndị anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ngwa anyị chọrọ ka ofu onye tinyekwu ọnụ tupu anyị agazie na ihe ọzọ anyị nwere maka ndị obodo anyị tata so biko ka anyị bekwa ya nke onye ọla na-ekwu ihe ọ ga-ekwu ihe anyị na-ekwu na asụsụ Igbo amaka ma wee kpere ikpere na Igbo ma wee gbuo oge na Igbo ọ na-atọgbu onwe ya ofu onye ya sị na onye ihe na-esiri ike etozu iji na-eji bekee na-ekpe ekpere kwuo ya na asụsụ Igbo anyị ka ọbasi bi n'igwe nụ ka elu gere ala gere chetakwa na mgbe ndị nna nna anyị ha na-agụ ọfọ ha na-eji asụsụ Igbo na-agụ ya ha gụchaa mmụọ nọ ebe ọ nọ egere were buga Chukwu bi n'igwe mana kemgbe anyị na-egbejizi asụsụ bekee na-ekpe ekpere lee ndị motosaịkụl ohere nwere ọ na-agwa anyị ọ bụ ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ya bụ ndị Biafra ibe m onye ọbụla nwere ihe ọ ga-ekwu gbasara asụsụ Igbo anyị asụsụ Biafra etiri ya ọnụ ka anyị na-akpọkwa egwu anyị na-akpọ ndewo
ya biko nọ ihe m chọrọ ịtụ n'ọnụ n'ihe a about the Igbo language
biko onye kwuo ndị Biafra m na-eke ntị amaghị onye na-ekwu Igbo gị ka ndị Igbo
bụ Uduogwuenya. I'm here in Scandinavia, Denmark. So I want to use this opportunity to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all Biafrans and the Igbo, ndị Eze, and the Omenala. This topic this evening ought to be very big and important because when they watch here what is going on in our land, you'll find out that this is not our fault. Igbo is like we are in the cage. We are in the cage. That is why we cannot. Everybody try to survive. Without you, many Igbo people they are in army. So many of them answer Hausa name, and many of them deny to speak Igbo because they want to get their position. And many of our people in Lagos. So you have to communicate with English and with Yoruba language for you to defend yourself for some issues. Our people scatter all over the world. If you look at I want to be honor. All of us we are speaking Igbo, but our children we are all of us are trying all our best. Matter is not their language, but we are trying all our best to teach our children how to speak Igbo. But those people, in particular Nigeria, all Igbo, we are engaged. We are engaged for we to try to speak Igbo where we live, like in the north. When you are in the north, you have to speak Hausa to sell your goods. So my own advice for we, of course, I appreciate Governor of Imo State for the idea he bring out. But there's something we have to understand. If Igbo have their freedom now, or if they do restructuring, or if we have our own state as we can rule ourselves, all Igbo language will come back because everything has to go through Igbo language. For example, here in Denmark, here, before you get listening permit, you have to speak, you have to light, you have to go to the school. Without you to speak the language or light the language, you cannot get there lessons. Without you to speak the language or light language, another second level, you cannot get permanent stay. And you have to go another high level for 12 years before you talk about passport.
Good.
High level of Danish language before you talk about passport. So, and without you to know the language, you cannot get any good job.
Yes.
Many of our people in Nigeria, they are coming here because they find out that there's work in Scandinavia. Many of them, they are here, they're stranded because why they're stranded is there's work to do, but you cannot speak language, so you have to go back to go to school for 2 years or 3 years. Look how old you are. So where you say, okay, it's better for me to do common job because the common job can give you enough money. So many graduates, they are here, they cannot, as you cannot speak the language, you cannot get good job and you cannot get lesson permit. So what I'm trying to say is, here they have their own kingdom. The same Biafra land, we have our own kingdom. If that we have our freedom. Speaking Igbo language is just 1, 2, 3. Everybody will speak it, but because of we are not free. Everybody scatter. You have to speak the language. Your child will be looking your mouth when you are in Lagos. Oh, when you are speaking, oh, buy this one for me. All this already Buruki or that Yoruba people is speaking. Your child is looking your mouth because you are not speaking Igbo. You communicate with the people that you buy market with. The yard you live is Yoruba building. Some of them Yoruba, some of them you do together with Igbo. All the meeting they do that they do it with English language. So what I'm trying to say is we cannot blame ourselves. But I so much appreciate Governor Okowa and the Governor of Igbo State for what they bring. So what you have to do is let us get our freedom and the focus man for this our freedom. That our language will come back by fire by force. Thank you so much.
Thank
I'm
you
here
so
to
much.
wait for
Honestly, I agree with you. Once we get our freedom, Igbo language shall establish itself with us. That is absolute. You got it correctly. There's nothing more to add. Gentlemen, our people on the screen here and there, don't forget that we are discussing the essence of the Igbo language in our daily life activities as well as answering Igbo names. And we are giving kudos, a very big congratulations to the governors of Delta State and Imo State for deeming it very, very necessary introducing, making Igbo language compulsory in at all levels of our schools. We thank you so much for this particular contribution. We must keep on emphasizing this until ala Igbo will ebora na asụsụ Igbo ọ bụ ihe anyị chọrọ maka ala Igbo ka anyị jiri biri. Now, gentlemen, fellow compatriots, of course, ladies inclusive, few days ago, an ephemeral lady of Yoruba extraction, daughter of Afenifere leader, was gruesomely murdered along Ore, Lagos Express Road. The driver of this lady, who escaped assassination, confirmed that the murderers were Fulani herdsmen. The police that got the report, after necessary investigation, equally confirmed they were Fulani herdsmen. The younger brother of the deceased, equally in plain language, said they were the herdsmen, confirmed. Every other Yoruba person, well-meaning individual, Comrade Yinka Odumake, Femi Fani Kayode, Shola Salako, all of them came out and up with one voice saying The murderous Fulani people have done it again. Coming from the southern part of this flagellant federation called Nigeria, the outgoing country in the world, there were outpour of solidarity. There were, from here and there, condolence messages. Standing tall amongst them was the condolence message by word of solidarity written to them by the Biafra leader, Chief Dr. Raf Owazirike. Now, while any other Southerner was condemning in toto this dastardly act carried out by the marauding Fulani herdsmen, branching their AK-47, the crooked former Lagos State Governor, the man from Osun State who claimed to be a Lagosian, and who did not travel to his own village when his mother died for people not to know that he is indeed from Osun State. That criminal man, that drug peddler, call him whatever you like, he deserves it. That man who suffers fits oppressed brain, mentally deranged. Bola, of course, don't forget his kind name. That is not his own original name. Bola Ahmed Tinubu paid a politically motivated condolence visit to Fosaranti family. The idiot went there instead of indeed feeling pathetic, instead of feeling mournful, for the family that died. He was there to shoulder the blame of this particular assassination of this murder on the Igbo people. Na elechanyo na ndị Igbo gburu nwanyị a. Also, if they are in doubt, onye si na ndị Fulani, show me their cattle. This crooked fool, the idiot, onye oshi Lagos, zuru Lagos, zugbo Lagos, Arabo Bola Tinubu, emepe ọnụ rere ere, ọnụ na-eshi ushi, si na after all, Evans onye ebe. Just imagine that. Evans onye ebe. By implication, clear, no ndị Igbo gburu nwata nwanyị a. Come on. He went as far as accusing the Igbos of crying more than the bereaved. To the Igbos in Lagos, to the Igbos every other part of the world, Bola Ahmed Tinubu stands condemned. May his days be shortened as he grows weaker. The Igbo people do not like bloodshedding. We don't shed blood. Forget these days, we have some criminals, some cultists, some Yahoo boys, those who do not know that for every man's blood there shall be a reckoning. They do not understand the implications of shedding one's blood. You never gave anybody life, then who are you? What right have you to take away somebody's life? Those of you who, because of politics, who, because of fame, who, because of popularity, because of wealth, you kill your fellow human being, be rest assured that your own shallow grave is waiting for you steps away. This was what Bola Ahmed Tinubu accused our own people, that the Igbos, so Igbos have nothing to do except to go and kill a woman. Let us tell Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the Igbo warrior does not kill a woman. The Igbo warrior does not kill a woman. Any warrior who kills a woman has reduced himself to a diminutive essence. If an Igbo man wants to kill, but Igbo man cannot kill a woman. Where in the history of our society have you ever heard that a true Igbo man killed a woman? Forget the activities of the Yahoo boys who do rituals. Those who want to make money at all costs, forget these cultists and what have you. The true Igbo son does not harm a woman, does not kill a woman. For Ahmed Bola Tinubu to come now and accuse the Igbo people of killing a, what do you mean? Killing a Yoruba woman? What are we to benefit? What do we have to benefit from there? Of what importance? Of what profit is that to us? Do we know the woman? Does she stand on our way? Does she stand before our rising sun, blocking it? No. The existence of this woman is not known to us, and she was not even an obligation to us. On what ground there would look at the Igbos conspiring for what? If we want to conspire, we conspire against the entire Nigeria. Of course, we did it before. We take on the entire Nigeria, and the world will know that Igbos are fighting. Tell me, a woman. Because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is fond of using women as sacrifice. Because he is fond of sacrificing women to remain paramount, to remain important in politics. Sacrificing virtues from time to time to remain important in politics. That is why Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to shift the blame of killing an innocent woman to the Igbos. May his days be numbered as he grows weaker. How dare he, this idiot, to accuse the Igbo people of killing a woman is an assault, is an affront, is an insult to the Igbo sensibility. If you want to do something, we do something. When we told you that Abiola cannot rule, we set out on Zeribe because of statement that Abiola made that Igbos were not important in his own political ambition. We set out on Zeribe, yet on Zeribe stopped him. Of course, we didn't kill Abiola. House has killed him. But we stopped him. That's what an Igbo man can do. But not to touch who is a woman. A mere delicate symbol out of man's infinite whole. And this Bola is accusing the Igbos of killing a woman. Are we vultures? Are we going to eat her corpse? What are we going to do with a woman's corpse? We have our rising sun. Not even the mountains or the hills can stand against our rising sun. It shines bright. The woman is not standing against Biafra's rising sun. So why must we ever contemplate of eliminating the woman? That was the height of foolishness on the part of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the man from Osun State, who claimed to be a Lagosian and stole Lagos hands down. Gentlemen on the crew, the floor is open. What do you have to say that this Lagos #1 criminal, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, came out to accuse the Igbos of killing a Yoruba woman? Not even a Yoruba man. We do our businesses in Lagos. We don't mind who disturbs. We do everything, we concentrate. And we love our friends. We love our neighbors. We love even our tenants and landlords. We don't want crisis in our life because Igbo man is a peaceful person. So how then could this self-made idiot come to accuse the Igbo people of killing a Yoruba woman? It's an affront on the Igbo collective sensibility. Gentlemen, say your mind. The floor is open. Once you have to say something, then I took down the volume.
Good evening once again. My name is Udogo Wenya. I think can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, so I think what is going on in that Nigeria is evil against Igbo nation. I have said this before that we should not cooperate or do anything with Yoruba people because they have some mission. If you see what happened in 2019 election, this when this Somore tried to become the president candidate of AAC or what?
Yeah, so what exactly?
So well, yeah, so well. Since then, after that,
I say it to many of Biafrans. That man have mission. You cannot, because he had mission, he want, that is why Tinubu sent him to Biafrans to confuse them. We are together.
Exactly.
So that they will get information.
Exactly.
If you want to get, because some people don't know. I myself here am complete CID monitoring what is going on in all Biafran groups. I told the particular group that this some of them have agenda, and now it's coming out. Look what is going. This guy you mentioned before live in London, who he is already propagating that Igbo people that is the one that killed
The woman,
the
exactly.
woman. Okay. For example, let me ask. This woman, what if this woman is nothing? The Igbo people live in the bush. We can, if Igbo people kidnap you, they cannot kill you. They need their money. But these people, they say they come out and start shooting, and they kill the woman. And when the brother of the woman said that when they went to police, the police said that, oh, they confirmed that is Fulani that killed her. But I surprised that Tinubu today when I'm listening to that, I say, oh my God, how can this man open mouth so that Igbo is involved for this killing? That to show that the hatred of this man concerning Igbo is too much. We have to teach this man a lesson before, because without we to teach this man a lesson, the same thing we did to Abiola. Because Abiola said something we do without Igbo. And what happened to them? Now they think that they have APC, they have power. That is why they try to destroy Igbo, to condemn, so that people will believe that we are the one that killing people. So I will advise all our Igbo's leaders or Hanez and Igbo, let them go after Tinubu, because now we know everything that happened to Igbo is Tinubu is the cause. Because he's the leader of, he followed for the leader of APC. He control what is going on in presidency. All the killing they are killing in Igbo land is this Tinubu is the one that's sending. Because if he's not the one, he's supposed to condemn those 1,500 people they kill every day in Plateau. 300 people in Enugu. Different places they kill up and down. Common one person, only one person, because it's a leader, because it's a family leader. Everybody is putting that on that. So all those people that they kill, are they not human beings? Today, what is his name? Buhari called the husband of the woman and asked him that he should have patience. That we will find the people that killed the woman. Many governors, they have called this man. But what of that man, that particular woman, and the thousands of 2,000 people that is dying every day, every day, have they do the same thing? So what I'm trying to say is, Tinubu have to hold responsible for everything that is happening in Igbo land. The same thing we did in 1993 is the same thing we have to do now. We cannot keep quiet and leave this stupid man intimidating Igbo because we live in Lagos. In 1993, I was in Lagos. I know how we fight. I know how the Omota people from Temple, Idumota, Lagos Island. I know how they run away. And they will conquer them. The same thing will happen again. So what I will tell Tinubu, if you are hearing me this night, you better put your mouth quiet and face the consequence that will come after you for this thing you mentioned, that Igbo people is responsible for the killing of everybody. Everybody, police, everybody will declare that the people that kill is Fulani. That should have agenda. So what again I want to mention is concerning this Alhaji Hausa Fulani Ojos Okano, who said that he knows everything, that he is the one that started the Ruga in Igbo land. That to show that they have been killing secret in other states. They have to hold him responsible.
Exactly.
They have to hold him now responsible, because maybe the killing, many people can go farm, they will not return. For many years ago, when he was a governor, so we have to hold him responsible, because he do the Ruga without all the Igbos to know. He did it and do it. So we have to hold him responsible for saying that word.
Exactly.
We cannot just keep quiet like that. So what I want to say tonight is, these people, they are provoking us. They are provoking us. And this thing is too much. We have to do something to make sure these people will drag them out from Igbo land. They're there for their pocket. All Joseph Okano is there for his pocket. See what is happening to Okolocha. Okolocha was there doing all the rubbish. But now, this particular man, this new governor came. He started doing a lot of job. All the outside that live there, they run up and down because he's doing a good job. So the same thing, we have to face the culture and the audience of Kanu. They have to go to exile, because we have to hold them responsible for what is going on in Igbo land. That's what I want to say.
Thank you so much. You said something very, very important. That the man Showore, a Yoruba man, is on a dangerous mission. Right now, he has launched what is called Orange Beret. Orange Beret. This is a man who has an avowed principle on the Nigerian state. Now, he wants to make sure that Nigeria remains one, because he is well paid. He is being paid by the Fulani cabals to make sure he destabilizes the entire South. Here was a man the IPO leader visited and had a handshake, hugged him, drank with him, ate with him in the last weeks in the States of America. Yet he would come to say that Yorubas are our first class enemies. I'm not saying every Yoruba person is bad, but then we must be worried of certain individuals, especially this particular man called Showore. That man is dangerous to the core. Those who do not know him should try and know him. He must be avoided. Now, Tinubu had to come out and say, accuse the Igbos. In other words, this man is harboring some sinister intentions or motives against our people, which, and I say, he must be checkmated. Now, I'm talking about Ojis Okala, like we just pointed out. For this man to have smuggled Ruga into Biafra land without the consent of any Igbo person, then Kano has betrayed us and he has to face the consequences. They cannot they cannot live in Abuja forever. They cannot be in exile forever. There will be a time at a certain old age, they will come back to Biafra land where they will stay and rest. We shall ask them questions at the appropriate time. We are not taking chances, because time and time has gone when anybody would come to Biafra land and act with impunity and get away free. This time around, we are going to act as check and balances. That's what we're going to do. Gentlemen, the floor is still open. Say your mind. The crooked man, the criminal from Lagos, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that the Igbos killed a woman. Of course, in 2003, when you said, I was in Lagos, Igbos taught them a lesson of their lives, and I know they will not repeat such mistake again. When the Igbos want to do something, we take a decision and we give them notice, and we don't go back from it. But this time around, for anybody to accuse the Igbos of killing a woman is, to say the least, the person is afraid of facing the Fulani people. Let me make it abundantly clear. Any Yoruba person who is shielding the Fulani people from this particular murderous act, blaming it on the Igbos, is fearing retaliation on the part of the flag, that person is a coward. Which one are they getting retaliate? He doesn't have the liver to fight. That is why Onacho to shift the blame. No one deal. It is black cowards.
Not even the fact. You don't have the right for fighting.
Yes. What do you say, dog? I mean, exercise.
Yeah. My body friend, thank you so much. Let me. Yeah, this is a laughable matter anyway. The Yoruba are making themselves laughing stock anyway. It is not. This matter doesn't want discussing on our radio, but we have to say one or two things about it for people to understand. You remember last time we have a meeting with one Yoruba guy. Please ask some questions. I threw some questions on him. How are they sure they're not going to be girls? But I know they are politicians. I know how they go around, trying to use Igbo against Nigeria or trying to use Hausa plan against Igbos. This has been the game. The man called Bola Tinubu. I made it clear that both Bola Tinubu and Co. They are not going to die until
They see Biafra.
they confess everything they have done against anyone. They will see Biafra.
Exactly.
Where it will be. That's my prayer for them.
Yes.
Because I know they hate us with passion. I know they never want to hear about us with passion. They don't want to hear anything good. Don't go in and say, many thousand people are dying in the country where they know they are 100% sure of who is killing them. They don't want to talk. They don't want to mention that side. But now only one person died. The Tulumbu of all people, the great Tulumbu of the great Yorubas, would open his own mouth to say such. I don't know why is it that this Yoruba important personnel are disgrace to humanity, disgrace to it was Oba of Lagos himself that threatened to sworn all Igbo people in the lagoon. This time around again, it is the most respected man in Yoruba land that could sometimes they say silence is gold when you need to keep silent. If this man doesn't know what to say, he would have keep silent and keep his name. But this time around, this is very, very cheap blackmailing. That an Igbo man will have time to kill a woman.
that is laughable.
We are not all that cowards. We are not all that cowards. In Igbo culture and Igbo tradition, touching a woman is abomination. Not to talk about killing a woman. Touching a woman in Igbo culture is abomination. So I want to advise our people. It's just like I saw what happened. I think on Sunday I was talking with one of my good friends, who's an APOB member. I told him that they should, first of all, and I know that I don't agree with him in anything, but they should first of all bring him out from all this Yoruba people. He's going to therefore show where I go because they have nothing to offer to him. Instead, they will destroy him. They will destroy him more. So this issue of somebody, the woman involved, even animal, even the whole animal in Nigeria, the whole cow in Nigeria know that an Igbo man doesn't have such intention or such mentality of people of being human. Being human for what? For what reason? This is the first question anybody can ask. For why and what reason? Why must an Igbo man kill this woman? As a papers dealer or as a businesswoman? Just explain. Like as you said, Mr. Genegon, Brother Trump is a coward. He knows the truth, but he doesn't want to say it. He doesn't want to lose his position in the NPC. So he can never say anything against Hausa man because he's a slave to them. Slave has no mouth to speak against his master. He's a slave to them. He eats from them, he feeds from their pigs and their cows. So he cannot say anything against them. That's why he refer it to the people. Like as I said in the other topic, they hate Igbo with passion. They came to remove everything from Igbo, but they failed. Their plan was to wipe Igbo out. But Tinubu hate Igbo with passion, and I will say it 1 million times. I remember during his governorship time, he arrested all Igbo people one early morning. He said that he's arresting all the area boys. Believe me, they put on this Molue, more than 10 or 20 of it. They load all Igbo businessmen going to that. They arrested them and pushed them into the Molue and took them to a different police station in Lagos and be collecting money from them. He did it more than 3 or 4 times during his time. And he knows what he's doing. They are pursuing area boys. And they are gathering Igbo people, taking them to the station. So it is time for our people to understand the people we are dealing with. Yeah, I said last time, when our people, mostly our people in Biafra are ranting and shouting about what happened in the state and Osun State during the worship election. I told them, look, go and see that, go and see. These people have secret meeting against the people and against any Igbo party that Igbo supports. They have a serious meeting that they don't want anything people. They don't want to come close to us. All they want to do is to hand over the whole Yoruba state to APC under Buhari. That they have planned it. Even Ayofayos knows about it.
Yes, for all we know, they can never succeed in any plan against Biafra, against the Igbo. Of course, they've been conspiring right from ages. They've been conspiring, but to what use? The more they conspire against us, the more they rise against us, the more we progress, the more we multiply, the more we increase. There's nothing they can do about it. Let me tell you, we are the Igbos, the Hebrews of Africa. We carry the seeds of blessing. And like the coconut, we the Igbos carry the waters of the gods. We are like the palm oil, so valuable any time of the day, and we are the salt of the earth. Where any day you go and there's no Igbo footprint, there is no progression. Where there is no Igbo presence, there is no life over there. But where we go, we bring enlightenment, we bring progress, we bring success. God, His own infinite wisdom, has endowed on us with all these qualities, with all these gifts, and nothing can erase it in spite of anything. We are the blessed of the Lord. Ask anybody you like. The world is now realizing that the Igbo is the original creation of God, the Jehovah, the God of gods. The world is realizing that is why they are trying to conspire against us, but they can never succeed. They shall be sleeping the day we shall wake up. And like the Pharaoh, they shall stand up one day to say, please, take your bag, take your baggage and go home. Go and worship the Lord, your God. The time is coming, and I bet you the time is with us right now. Biafra can never go beyond 2020, so says the Lord. Let us apply more pressure, and we are there. I welcome our people online. Of course, Uche Louis, I've welcomed you before. Ikem Stephen, of course, Dog Winner is with us in the program. Yes, he's monitoring. John Gift, of course, is there. John Martin Chukwudi, you're welcome. Izuchukwu Ago Odinaka Eze. Zona Ogwefi, welcome. Eke Samuel Iheke, welcome. Obinna Otibo. Titus Obi, Detanaris, of course, is there. John Waliak is saying Biafra or death. Wangu Chukum, of course, is there. John Wallach is saying, we are Jewish state in Africa. God bless Biafra all over the world and lovers of freedom. Thank you very much, John Wallach. Of course, Chuks Chukwu is there. And next person there, Chukwu Emeka Joseph is saying, Tinubu will surely get what he's looking for from the Igbo people. That is absolute. We have said it. He is looking for something and he must surely get it. Remember, he threatened us during the 2019 elections. Should we not vote his own candidate? Let him keep on threatening. The very day the Igbos will remember him, the very day the Igbos will remember Tinubu in Lagos, he will escape from that bodily street. The very day the Igbos will remember Tinubu in Lagos, my God, let him say his last prayer. Obodo John saying Biafra is to go, my brother. Biafra is to go, of course. Gabi Adini, of course. Bato Ezama, Ozamaka Tiefilia. He said, of course, Ozamaka is a reverend sister. I can see that she is now monitoring also Zamaka Tiefilia. Emeka, of course, is there. Ife Sinachi and Aga, of course, is there. Anthony Onyaka, Kiki Achusim, of course, is there. Chibuzo Obuji, Ohurogo Felix is saying, good evening, my people, beloved Biafrans and the moderator. Ijele Ndibo has said that Igbo man or woman should not panic again. That is where I stand. Exactly. Thank you so much, Ohurogo Felix. Good evening, he's saying, good evening to my beloved Biafrans and the moderator. Thank you so much. Ijele Ndibo, that is His Excellency Chief Dr. Afo Wazirike, Biafra leader, has said that no Igbo man or woman should panic again. Look at the statement he made 3 days ago. Nigeria caught cold. Nigeria caught cold. And they started inviting him because they know he's a man of his words. And his words are made of marble. So, thank you so much to Orog Felix. You see, gentlemen, we are talking about Bola Tinubu. Udeze has said it. Igbo man does not kill a woman. What for? Tell me. Igbo man does not kill a woman. Or they can man the book or for Jagozi Obodo. Ye bring a bigger one, so Bupuri. Areno is all over. So, Igbo man does not kill a woman. Let me tell you, let me be honest with you. Forget cultists or Yahoo boys or whatever. No Igbo man kills a woman. If you want to handle somebody, we handle the tiger of a particular community or society. That's what we do. And we give you notice for you to prepare. But for the idiot, the domesticated fool, that cerebral idiot, animal in human skin, a non-entity, forget that he stole Lagos hands down. Of course, Ego land, Ego Dibura Lagos. Usupu Henile, Ubara talk, blah, blah, blah. Tinubu was a hungry man during the Nadeko period. Ubozo Noshi, Usupu everywhere. Tanzania Koko against the Igbos because in the Igbo you vote or will succeed on your ocean run away. That is a criminal. Somebody who forged a certificate from Toronto, Canada. Have you forgotten that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a certificate forger? He forged the Toronto University certificate before he became Lagos State Governor. Of course, he is a certificate forger, just like Muhammad Buhari. He and Nigeria. Look at them. Oh, one young with their God. Na-ekwu okwu na ndị Igbo buru Biafra buru onye Yoruba. Let us, fellow Biafrans who are listening to this program, remind the Bola Tinubu that no forgery certificate Toronto University. No forgery certificate Toronto University. Na mgbe Abiola nwụrụ, o so ndị gara Abuja gara n'ego to forget June 12. Forget this noise maker about June 12. Go and ask Hamza Mustafa. Tinubu so ndị gara Abuja gara na ndị Hausa ego, na Abacha ego. To bury Abiola said, just throw him away. Sorry, no, Abacha died before the time anyway. I'm talking about Abdul Salam Abubakar. Let us be honest to ourselves. This one is a criminal. Even a blame Igbo woman. It's all an insult an Igbo. All an insult. It's a big insult to Igbo. Of course, we don't take him serious because Igbo Yoshuku, Kwaiga, we are not with thief. Fellow compatriots, please do not forget from Germany, Munich City, this is Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. under the BIM, Biafra Independent Movement, and the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra. His Excellency Chief Owazirike is the leader. So we are broadcasting at our own expense, and we are so much grateful. This is Voice of Biafra International. Ikenna Obibiagon is my name, your moderator. Of course, we don't forget Bright from Owerri, Biafra land, Udoko in Denmark, Scandinavia. Jules Chijok, of course, is there. Sonny Emmanuel Wabis. I don't know if his own services have improved. Uchen Lokeke is in Benue State, of course. Valentine Ogoji in Port Harcourt. And the H is Udeze, Japan. And the list of all Biafrans, many Biafrans, be with us on the screen, but equally on radio. We are here with you and giving you feedback. Gentlemen, the floor is still open. Let us think about what Tinubu has said. And don't forget that all this occurring equally is a betrayer in our midst. What do we have to say? Talk to us and the Biafra Center. Yeah, that is the music Biafra. Coming to you from the satellite stations of the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. Do not forget, we are discussing issues of dire importance. We have talked about the Igbo language in all our schools. We have talked about the crooked man, criminal Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We have talked about Ojo Okalo, the Biafran betrayer. Of course, we would have gone to another topic, this the dumbness of our national legislators, but we shall leave that one for another time due to time constraint. Before we go, gentlemen, let us talk about Efi. Anambra will say Efi, Imo ga say Ehi Igbo. Now, it's a kind of recycling mechanism. The Fulani people have been bringing cattle, cows into Biafra land, destroying our crops. But it is not just about destroying our crops. But the major problem is the cows they bring into Biafra land. These animals, Fulani animals in human skin, always have sexual intercourse with the cows, with the cattle, by way of rituals. And remember, they don't eat it. Even the suya they prepare, oh my God, when you see where they prepare suya, you hate your life. Come and see flies and flies and flies and flies. Just like locusts perching. Why must we be eating suya, encouraging criminality? The more we eat suya, the more we encourage them into Biafra land to be killing us. Why must we be buying the cows they have sexual intercourse with? Why must we be buying their cows? Anambra State has set the ball rolling. Now, some people in Anambra State, Dilugba, na-ebupụta ihe ndị Igbo kewa akata aka ehi gị hụ ya oyo Oliver de Cokas ihe ejiri mara nwa gị fụ efe Igbo gị mara na enwere ihe si n'ala Igbo pụta ọgwụ sọsọ ndụ ndụ gị hụ ya oyo mana gị hụ ka Awụsa oyie nwa mmerigada gị hụ nke ndị Igbo dike n'agha. Anyị na-agwa ndị Igbo ihe ọbụla ị na-eme n'ala Igbo, mmemme ọbụla ị na-eme, ma na-eli mmadụ, ma na-agba akwụkwọ, ma na-eti nwa ahụ n'aha mmiri Chukwu gbawa aha Igbo, ihe ọbụla mmadụ na-eme ma ị na-enye Chukwu ekele n'ihe ọma mere na gị, gaa zụrụ ehi Igbo. Ehi Igbo wụ ihe a na-erizi now. Ehi Igbo asọ, oh my God, God bless his soul. Asọ mgbe Oliver de Coco ka dị ndụ, ọ na-eji efi Igbo bịa gaa egwu. Na efi Igbo ka anyị na-erizi dịka o si go in those days na ọwụ yego wine ka anyị na-aṅụzi. Ihe anyị na-erizi ugbu a wee ehi Igbo, efi Igbo ihe anyị na-erizi. Let every Igbo person boycott a Fulani cow. Let every Igbo person boycott Fulani cattle. Whatever that is of Fulani, let every Igbo person boycott it. Let us buy our own Igbo goat, reared goat, chicken, cow. Oh my God. Let us buy our own cow. When you eat it, you get the taste, you get the aroma. Why do we buy from them and encourage evil in Biafra land? When these people troop in their cattle into Biafra land for a week, for a month, for a year, and nobody buys, you think they will come back again? Never. They go back. It becomes a journey, an exercise in fertility. Ibrahia, think of that. Shicha brogahia, and Medonia progia. Oh, yo. Deni ono. Leni kose atone. Ishichi hori brogahia. Moinere hotel, mama put, restaurant. Ishicha, and Wedonia bra. Sogi me posa minere mbana. How you will feel? Then you have to pack and go home. The next market you will not come. Let us teach these people the same thing. Stop buying their cows or cattle. Stop buying. Ignore them. Let our youth arise. Let the governors, let our rich men give money, loan, fund to our young men and women. Let them go into cattle, cow rearing. That is the best thing we can do for ourselves. Let us go into cattle rearing. Oh, we have to appeal to the bim-massob leader, the Biafra leader, Chief Dr. Rafu Wazike. Oga Masaika, I will start a segment of the bim-massob family, the free zone. Kind of our own Efibo. I will talk to our Biafra leader. Call them Oga Cindy bim-massob, have up some fund. Gentlemen of the bim-massob family, I know you support me. Even IPOB boys who want to be part of this, you are free to come. We are all Biafrans. Forget our individual differences. Ka anyị wepụta na ego na-azụ anyị ehi, ewu, atụrụ ihe ndị ala Igbo ka anyị na-eri na our own. Or gịnị? Why do we purchase from our enemies and give them advantage over us? Why? Why must we be eating ehi Hausa, lamb Hausa, atụrụ Hausa, everything Hausa, tomato Hausa, carrot Hausa, cucumber Hausa, onions Hausa? Oh my God. Oh my God. The other day, one Hausa man was missing slipper. Na rice, ko beans, ko usuya. If people want to perish us, it's a simple thing. Why do we buy carrot, onions, cucumber, rice, yam, everything from an Hausa? Ewu, nkita, everything. My people, what is wrong with us? Are we on a suicidal mission? Why not we go to Anambra today, Zure Fibo, go to any other community in Igbo land, buy our own that is quite plumpy, healthy. Go and buy our own. Stop wasting your money. Now, say Henda Onye bira here, come on, tell me the truth. Money bira shigaya. Obregbe, AK-47, bira shigaya, ginazo. Are you an animal? Are you an idiot? Why must we be buying something from somebody who is carrying AK-47? Is it compelling you to buy or what? Why do we encourage evil? We are asking our people as from today, no more Ehi Hausa, no more Lam Hausa. Let everything be Igbo oriented. This is what we are saying. Gentlemen, the floor is open. Say your mind. We have less than 20 minutes to end this program. We have gone beyond the hour. Gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, moderator. My name is Jonathan Ugoji from Port Harcourt. What I want to say tonight about the Fulani cow or cattle is that we should boycott. I stopped eating it 3 years ago. My wife knows this, she doesn't buy it from the market. Yes, because I started mine and I know that even to health, it is not good. It has health implications. So we should do what? Boycott anything that has to do with Fulani cow. That is one way we should do what? Tell them we are no longer with them. Because you cannot tell me that the Fulani herdsman will kill our people and on the burial day we still buy the same cow to use
Oh
for the
yes, excuse me, Valentine. Excuse me,
funeral
Valentine. Excuse me.
arrangements. No.
Excuse me, Valentine. Don't be offended. You have hit the nail on the head. Ha graboye Yoruba. Okay, when they are organizing funeral, ha they are saying halama. You see it all. Please go on.
Thank you very much, Ikena. Now, how can you kill somebody? Then during the funeral, you still go and buy those cows used on that funeral day. No, it is not acceptable. We are to encourage people or Igbo. The ruler they are talking about, we have to start it with our own cow. Let them get the ruler in the north. Let us do our own here. Let us use our own cows and build cheese and train them and breed them here. That is not.
Yeah, if we have lost him, then another person can take over because there is poor network connectivity over the import circuits.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello, this is Bright Land. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on, please.
Can you hear me?
Go on, please.
Okay, what I have to say concerning this how whatever.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on, please. Say your mind.
So, yes, that if they can lay pipeline from here to the north and be collecting crude oil, let them also lay pipeline to the Atlantic to take water so that their cows can drink. So, what I want to tell our people tonight is this: let us boycott everything from the north, both their cows, everything, so that they will not have access towards us. Because if somebody is saying that he comes to sell to you and he's brandishing AK-47, what is he trying to protect himself, his cow? Who wants to steal the cow from him? What are we going to do with it? But when we stop taking them, when we stop eating them, they will now know we are damn serious. So what I want to tell our people tonight is do what? A boycott, a total boycott of anything, almost swear, everything that has to do with cow, so that they will know that we are no longer with them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We are calling for a total boycott of Fulani cows. Let us stop henceforth buying Fulani cows. The Yoruba people have decreed it. If we stop buying Fulani cows, let us see the billions of cows they bring into Lagos, Enugu, Onitsha, Aba every week. Let us see who will buy them. They kill us because they know we shall buy their cows for funeral. Are we stupid? This is what we are saying. Gentlemen, we have less than 10 minutes to end the program. Say your mind. The floor is still open.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
This
you.
is
Let
Bright
us go.
Lion from Owerri.
Okay, go on, please.
Okay, and based on this cow issue, honestly, this is the time for us to really put a 100% count everything about cow. There are this research that talks about mad cow disease from cow, the disease that we get from eating cow. If you really know what red meat and all the rest is, and you this our South man, it's where they use time for us to totally stop doing with for us to stop it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much
Yeah,
for that particular statement. Do not forget, gentlemen, we are broadcasting to you from the satellite stations of the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority from the city of Munich, Germany. This is Ikenna Obibiagono, your moderator. Voice of Biafra International, we are discussing some important issues. The Fulani herdsmen, the killing of our people for us to buy their cows for funeral, the Ahmed Bola Tinubu saga, trying to accuse the Igbo, the Biafrans, of killing the affable lady of Yoruba parentage. And of course, the Oju Sakalo trying to inform the Biafrans that he secretly brought a Roga into Biafra land. All these and more are the subject matters of our today's discourse. Of course, we thank you so much for
yeah.
everybody online. Okechukwu Obiunwa, Kramesi, Onyekachi, Paul Labo, of course, Okeke Samuel, Peter Joseph, Dan Ladi Obe, Abuchi Anthony, of course, is there, Oyebuchi Stanley, and lot more, and lot more, and lot more. Gentlemen, say your mind. We are approaching the end of this particular program, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Jude Chijoke from Lagos. Can I go on?
Yeah, go on, please, Jude.
Yeah, well, on this particular topic, I think it gives joy, when we come across such videos being done by when I talk of videos, there's a lot of adverts now being placed on Efibo. Most there is one that I saw that which they encourage our people to be patronizing our own cows as well, because they said a lot of qualities in terms of their feeding, in terms of their health. I think the point is actually clear, and the person after the advert they mentioned blazing if it was stove. So they mentioned towns, and when you come to Anambra in particular, I think I saw a bus that is well designed to ensure that that place actually the advert, the curbing and the in the regard of grazing, because it is all about grazing. I think. We don't just talk of a defense fund, and people will be busy contributing money. After they contribute money, somebody will carry the money and run away. We should also be talking of to fund and ensure that our youth goes to kind of venture kingdom. Just for example, this cow rearing of cattle. I think since this has been problem in our land, since this has been the areas where people are encroaching, coming into our land, I think it will be wise for us to as well, touch this particular topic in the deeper aspect whereby we can get a lasting solution. Because if you can imagine, for example, Bola Ahmed Tinubu insulting the Igbo's intelligence, I don't know who he wants to reply him
Yeah,
this particular time.
Please hold on. Please, the person online calling now with number ending 0098. I am on radio line. If your call is private, I won't take it now. But if you want to talk to Biafrans, I'll give you the opportunity. Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Ndewo. Abakaliki. Okay, okay. Say your name and Biafrans are listening to you.
Afọ m bụ Friday Nwode.
Okay, Ndewo.
Friday Nwode Ebonyi Central Zone.
Okay,
Esi m Ebonyi Central Zone na-akpọ.
okay, Ndewo.
Atụmanụ ihe unu na-agara ya, ọ dị mma.
Yes. I know they are
but I'm like, because of Bishop Headman.
Yes.
And I didn't go by
Yes,
my
I
Bishop
know.
Headman.
Yes.
Bishop Headman now, that now. And like more than like it. Okay, happy. Man, I think okay, worry, not contest election.
Yes.
So that na election I go. Obviously, winning election and election will do and die. That's obviously winning go. We blood and share Nigeria. So me tell you, you play in Nigeria, Nigeria go. You know, no way man have Nigeria. Again, man. I made a 20%. They make a very weird. We be 20% there. I'm a. I put it up. We shine for this. I'm going to put the yoga one. And if any man, we will remember 20% yeah, I'm there. Yeah, happen. I see he's that your member can declare that state of emergency. I was there how about the South how about South like I was there how about man. I think she get I doesn't not that is how for them. Now that is so not like this go to Kiri. But I don't know about Tanya. But now I will tell people Nigeria, people Nigeria. The problem is, Nigeria has no so, I think I don't got to can you say? The good government fine, you know, able to support the board of government. Well, where is the but when you in the box, mine, you know, what could be the road? Well, I don't want to spend that one. If I didn't buy Nigeria, at that time, I was in Nigeria, I was buying. I can you go now, so that you in the school, so this is the London, here you, not the man. You're that.
We so much thank you for your contributions. We quite agree with you. And we must make sure, as we preach to our people, we are going to boycott the Fulani cattle, Fulani cow, because those things do not help us. Rather, they bring more calamity to our people. This is what we are saying. Gentlemen, fellow Biafrans, of course, do not forget, we are broadcasting to you from the satellite station of the Voice of Biafra International. So, say your mind, we are almost approaching the end of this particular program. And
Yeah, can I continue?
yeah, go on, please, and make it brief for us to end the discussion. Go on.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. You can, and like I was saying, if we, the Biafrans, has actually goes into this grazing, I'm talking of Efibo, all these insults that is coming from, this Bola Ahmed Tinubu, presently, I don't think it could have even gotten to this point because even despite that the entire Southerners, when I talk of Southerners, I'm referring to the Southern Nigeria, totally condemn this particular act because they know that there is a very big war coming, and they know that there is nothing different for people that there's people that are being clamored to be given land. They know the mission. So the point is just being that a lot of Yoruba people, let's say we are not in a position to decide for the Yoruba people, but I can assure you that anyone people listening to, I can assure you that a lot of them are not fools. A lot of them are not fools because I know a lot of prominent people as well, which like when Fire Chase speaks or Fanika, they usually condemn this particular act. So for Bola people, like I would always say that he's simply protecting his own investment. But it's unfortunate that he's doing this under the detrimental of his own people, So, and it's a very big shame. It's a very big shame. So, in the nearest future, let's watch and see. Because definitely, I know that Fulani always have the way they do their own thing. So, they usually struck. So, it will not come as a surprise when it is noticed that that there are other further, attacks in their own land. So, like the same thing in the area of Odus Okalo, coming out to mention that he is the one that brought Uga. I think some of these statements are really being unguarded. When they are talking of unguarded, they think they can just come out and they speak for the entire Biafrans. Don't know. I don't know. He's just a former governor, presently a senator. We all know how they got to their positions. So, like I have always said, when we elect people, the people we elect, we know them. The people that happens to find their way or that happens to buy their way into a position, we always know when they speak. You can tell me when somebody utters such kind of statements and the condemnation starts from his own town. So as if he's not aware of families that have been killed, crops that have been destroyed, properties. A lot of people farm produce that is worth billions that have been destroyed. Not to talk of the methods that they are using to come into our own land. Then a person that calls himself a senator that was supposed to be speaking in defense of his own people is coming out to tell us that we should open up our places for. I think it is very, very highly condemnable. I'm not happy, whenever I come across such. But so far, the news that we've gotten in regard of the Igbo is a welcome development. So to me, I will even suggest that funds should be provided. Like I said earlier on, it is not just about the defense fund do this and do that. We should also as well provide funds, find a way to rally around to get to like you said earlier, they're talking contacting the Biafra leader to ensure that we go into this grazing as well, because instead of giving land to people that are coming into our land, bombing our people, taking over our crop, destroying our crops, we should as well give the land to our youth who are ready to come in and then go into this particular grazing business. So I think in doing that, automatically there won't be need of boycotting any kind of beef, but automatically we are going to patronize our own, and these other people's own will automatically fizzle out, because we have seen a lot of negative things. The most painful one is they sleep with most of their cows, and then they bring the meat for us to come and be buy and eat. So to me, I think it is time we look into this thing more deeper, and the way we are going to succeed is to ensure that we support the FIBO, the grazing. That is how my own opinion is. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jude. Of course, Okode Vincent is confirming what we are saying, and saying thank you very much for this very topic. That he saw a Fulani man having sex with a cow. Of course, it is a public knowledge. So we are happy that our people are monitoring, they are listening, and confirming what we are saying. We don't just talk for talking sake. We dwell on fact. We base our discussions on facts. And the fact is that the Fulani herdsmen have sexual intercourse with their cows before bringing them to Igbo land, to Biafra land. And this is contaminated. Do not forget that the World Health Organization has warned against eating Nigerian cows because of contamination. Those who have not heard should try to hear it now and circulate the information. The World Health Organization has warned against eating Fulani cow because of contamination arising from sexual intercourse they have with all these cows. Go to Facebook and you see series of video clips where Fulani people are having sex with their own cows by way of rituals. When they finish, they bring this thing down to Biafra land for us to buy. And when they come, if we are not buying, they kill our people for us to buy their cows for funeral. Oh my God. Don't you see the funny part of it all? And yet, ka akpọ gị odogwu, ka akpọ gị odogwu, ka akpọ gị dike, ka akpọ gị akụrụ ụlọ, ka akpọ gị omepụrụ ọha, akpọ gị ihe niile, Gị gbara ọsọ kati ga-azụrụ ahịa ka awụ ndị Awụsa bụrụla ma ndị Awụsa ịlarịzie ha na-egbu gị na-egbu ndị nwe na-egbu everybody from year to year na-azụ ka awụ ndị Awụsa. Fellow Biafrans, we are telling our people we must stop and we must put an end to this. Yeah, you want to say something, Cesar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, thank you so much. The issue of this cow thing, as for me, I don't believe in anything called a planet cow or house cow. Cow, they call them other cow, the same cow they use all over the world. It doesn't belong to Fulani, neither does it belong to outside people. So, one thing is that the way Igbo people know how to give these names, mostly foreign names, like when I hear them mentioning something, it's what they call the Indian logo, they go to Igbo land. They say India logo. I ask them who went to India to bring this for them to Igbo land. Or you just give them that name. Who went to India to bring this to bring the name India. You know, the cow is the cow. All we need to do, even boycotting this doesn't make sense to me. Because you don't boycott what you don't have. All you have, like as Judy said, we have to do what? We have to establish our own ranches all over our land. We have very ranches everywhere, but because we don't make noise or take the cow around to kill people, because when I was growing up, I thought there was nothing in my village who have cow, who is dealing with cow up to today. So we call it okay run. Even up to today, the symbol of the symbol in front of the nature of the cow is he made a very big cow, a very big cow. And people are using that place as bus stop. They will hear never is the less, never place. When you hear never place, you know you are coming down there. So now man are dealing with cows and taking up them are dealing with cows. Only that our people deal with their cows without making noise. And as I know this man, it was around that early 80s that I saw him either once or twice taking his cow down to the where they go and eat glasses. After that, now has a place where he put them and his truck and bring food for them. We have it already. So that cow is cow, not outer cow.
Yes, we quite understand. Here, look at where Hausa cow that now they first of all have intercourse with their own.
This is what we are going to talk about. But it doesn't belong to them. And that's I so what we're going to do is let's invest in all these things. Because now the people now for the never go if we could have those things that are written for us, there is no need written it for us to take it for 7 anymore. We have it. We don't need it. You know?
Okay.
So let me stop here.
Okay, thank you so much, Chisna Udeze. What we are trying to say, what differentiates Fulani cow from other cows is that Fulani people do have sexual intercourse with their own. That is why we say their own has been stigmatized. And because it has been stigmatized, we don't need to buy it. Don't forget that these Fulani people, most of them have HIV/AIDS. They have tuberculosis, they have leprosy. And when people that have leprosy, tuberculosis, and HIV sleep with all these cows, what do they inject into them? The same virus. And when we eat all this, what do we expect? The same problem. Thank you very much, distinguished compatriots, fellow Biafrans. Indeed, when beyond the hours, we have really discussed from the city of Munich, Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. We thank Chesna Udeze, speaking from Japan. Valentine Ugoji from Port Harcourt. Imaya Cheuchen Okeche, Benue State, of course. Judy Chichoke, Lagos, Sonny Emmanuel Mwabisi, Owerri, Bright from Owerri equally, and Udog Winya, Scandinavia, Denmark in particular, and Bright, the rest Bright from Owerri. Tony, there's a particular Tony that has been snapping pictures. I don't know what has been snapping. Each time he will snap, I'll get a signal. I don't know what has been snapping. But let us believe he's not been, I don't know who's Tony, not Tony Monarchy, of course, not Tony Monarchy. I don't know whether Tony or Kucho that Tony. So we thank everybody who has been part and parcel of this particular broadcast. So it has been a day. To those of you on the screen, our TV, and likewise those on our radio, we say 1,000 times thank you. You have to remain blessed. Send us your information, whatever you think that is news in Biafra land and in Nigeria generally. Send to us to our Facebook page, and we are going to broadcast it. We are here at your own service, just like you are there monitoring us. We are here to protect the interests of the Biafrans. Under the auspices of the bim-massob family, this is Voice of Biafra International saying good day and good night to all of you. And to Ijele Ndibo, the Biafra leader, will say 1,000 times thank you. For the rest of the day, the rest of Igbo music keep on playing.